Every year in April, cities around the globe hold World Art Celebrations. For the third year, Hoover Elementary is recognizing its diversity. I'm Dan Carpenter, and we're going up close with the day recognizing cultural heritage.
And if you guys want to take a pin and put a pin on the map where your family comes from.
Many of these push pins are landing far from Minnesota.
Down, 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 right? See right there, Sydney? Yep.
A connection to these places remains strong, even if some students at Hoover Elementary have never known them.
We are from Sweden and Germany.
I'm not.
Yes, your ancestors are.
This World Art Celebration has brought together a tactile experience for Hoover Elementary students and their families.
We know that many of our families are here and they're their third, fourth, fifth, 10th generation, and some people are new arrivals to our country. So it's just really cool to remember that even if you really consider yourself American and embrace American culture, you might still eat lefse at Christmas because we're Scandinavian.
Food is one way of experiencing culture.
It's green.
Through new flavors.
It tastes like rotten egg.
Mixed reactions. The Swedish fish were a hit, as well as the fried egg flavored potato chips.
Seaweed and sauerkraut were less popular.
I only smelled it, and since I'm very picky with eating things, I hated it.
They try everything once.
Food is just one way Hoover Elementary families shared their cultural heritage with others. These tables allowed students to share where they come from through art.
The more people understand each other, I think the more accepting they are of each other about the differences. They learn about them and they're less likely to be afraid or misunderstand them.
One fold at a time. Animals come to life at the hands of students practicing origami, a Japanese art form.
It's pretty easy for me.
Just down the hall,
We're making tangram puzzles.
7 shapes come together to make animals.
It's a cat.
A puzzle brought to Europe from China during the Tang Dynasty.
It's definitely a fun way to kind of bring in different cultures and the unique history that goes along with tangrams. So, you know, it's a tradition that we want to try and keep alive.
We're going to take a little world tour.
The highlight of the World Art Celebration every year
The embroidery is hand-stitched by Hmong female elders.
is the multicultural fashion show.
When the kids walk through the door each morning, they're usually dressed like their peers. This is a time for them to shine and to really feel proud, and you can see that pride on their face.
This year, traditional clothing from 13 countries were represented.
Some kids don't realize that there are other students in this building that come from the same cultural background and have the similar heritage. So when we all come together for the fashion show and they kind of gasp, "Oh, you're from Liberia too? You're from Nigeria too?"
Yasmin Ali is representing Ethiopia with a dress made from fabric imported from Nigeria.
You can wear these to weddings and like celebrations, and when you spend time with your family, you could just wear it.
Yasmin watched her mom make the dress.
She's teaching me a lot.
Eager to learn.
But Yasmin, she never know Africa. She never.
Yeah, I was born in Minnesota.
I was really surprised that once we started doing the fashion show, that families put so much into it, you know, getting the special clothing just for the event and or making their clothing.
Parents represented their home countries too.
Today I'm wearing our West Africa traditional outfit.
Her daughters were born in Minnesota, but their family is originally from Togo in Africa.
Since they was born here, I let them know that how we dress Africa.
At Hoover Elementary, more countries are represented every year.
The demographics are swiftly changing, which is great. We love to see the diversity. I think that it's wonderful for our students to have that exposure.
A night of new cultural experiences these educators hope will leave a lasting impression.
For me, I hope it cultivates in them a sense of adventure and wanting to travel and see the world.
A Coon Rapids Elementary School celebrating its diversity and the cultural connections that span the world's continents. I'm Dan Carpenter, bringing you up close to art, history, and culture.